Hello everyone, I'm Nelly. I'm entrepreneur, business and social media expert and content creator. In this channel, I share with you useful and applicable information from my experience, knowledge and skills in this area. So my mission is to teach you how to create content that successfully sells your product or your services. You know what you may be thinking? Social media is so hard. And it's true. Social media can be complicated and exhausting, but it doesn't have to be. It's all about being prepared, knowing your audience, and finding ways how to engage with them without being too much overly promotional. And with these tips in mind, you will be able to grow your business through social media with ease. I'm gonna say these three things here. First, don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask for help even. Don't be afraid to admit that you don't know something. And if you know something, just share it. Digital marketing isn't rocket science, but it does take time to fully understand it. In fact, it doesn't take years of experience to do. However, there are few things to keep in mind as you start out. First, don't assume that you know everything about social media marketing. Learn the basics first before you start making assumptions what you already know. I want you to know that sometimes you're gonna make mistakes, but don't be afraid of it. Sometimes some things won't work out as planned, but don't be afraid. And in this case, don't be afraid to change your mind or try new things, or if an idea isn't working for your business or product, just change the strategies and just change the methods you've used. Crucial is to not be afraid of failure, but instead learn of those failures and make sure they don't happen again. Something really important is that you need rest sometimes. So don't torture yourself. But to get creative ideas, you need to have days off in order to not burn out. Because all the creators, they share that they have days off. In the past, they felt how they burn out. And with social media, it doesn't work this way. And if someone gives you advice, don't necessarily believe everything they say. You can be wary of social media success stories because there are many fake accounts and clickbaits out there on the internet. Remember, being in the digital marketing game doesn't mean you have to be harsh or hasty. You will often find that the people with the answer are willing to share them with you as long as you ask them in respectful and considerate manners. Don't feel like you need to know everything before asking for help. I know, who would want to admit they don't know something? But if someone asks me a question, for example, I'm not going to pretend like I know everything unless I already do. But I try all my best every time to find out some solution, to make some research and to learn new information and new skills in order to be of help, for example, or for my personal and professional development. So admitting mistakes isn't just good for building trust, it can also help prevent future mistakes from happening again. If there's aspects of social media marketing that aren't working out for your business well, take this opportunity to evaluate those things so they get fixed before they become bigger problems on the road. Learning is one of the most important parts of running a successful business. You need to be always ready to learn. You need to be on standby mode every second, ready to learn. Especially now when there are a ton of information in the internet, you don't have any excuses. And the fact that the information is changing every day and the things are updating everywhere, so we need to stay updated too. So many aspects of running a business that you may not be familiar with, and finding ways to solve these issues can help make your company thrive. Can make your company. However, when it comes to growth and expansion in any industry, there are certain things that businesses need in order for them to move forward successfully. In order for businesses to grow their operations effectively and efficiently over time, whether though internal or external sources should consider this thing. You need to update your website regularly. Second, you need to use social media platforms effectively. Explore new markets and opportunities into existing ones. And when you create content, whether for your website or your blog or your social media platform like TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, you need to know what will help you rather than what will help your competitors. Focus. Some of the businesses, they on what their competitors are doing instead of thinking how they can be better than them. This is especially true when it comes to social media. In an industry where everyone is trying to make themselves look like the best choice on the marketplace, it is easy to make mistakes by copying someone else's strategy. So don't copy, but let somebody be your inspirations. Also, make research. Take their working and successful strategy and make it even better. Think of what makes you better than them, what you have that they don't have, and what is the thing that you can add to your product or your idea. Best strategy is to put effort to have everything that your competitors have in your product or in your content, but also you add something more than them, something that your potential customers will need, something really valuable for them that the others don't have. And when it comes to content creation, talk about more than just your product. If you're serious about growing your business, then you need to be talking about more than just your product. You need to talk about your business and purpose behind it, about your mission. You should also share the stories of the people who work for you and work with you, or those who use your products. Talk about how they feel when they use them, what they get out of it, how it helps them live better lives or have better businesses. It depends on what you offer. For example, if your company sells eco-friendly products, then talk about that. Share ways in which we strive to help make our planet a better place by using sustainable materials and processes in our manufacturing process, so we can help factories from spewing toxins into our air and waters while still producing quality products that last longer than its competitors' products do, because they contain lower quality ingredients. Thus, we are made faster. Social media is all about constant connections and engaging with the right audience. Be consistent. The key to successful social media strategy is consistency and regularity in your posts. Do not post sporadically, as this will confuse your audience and make them wonder what you're up to every time. Just stick to 1 or 2 times per day that you post on your channel, depending on how often they're active, but then stick with that schedule as much as possible. Use tools that help you manage all of your social media accounts in one place, like Hootsuite or Later or Metricool, or hire a social media manager to do all of this. This way, everything you need is in one place, so it makes it easier for monitoring activities around the clock. And the main takeaway is that social media can be a great way to connect with the people and tell your story. Social media is one of the most powerful weapons and tool you can use for your business. Because with social media you can speak to thousands of people with just one click. And the key is making sure that people feel like they already know you and they know your company and brand, and everything is transparent, so they will want to come back again. Because the people nowadays, they want to know who is behind the brand. You cannot show only your products, but you need to show your action, your process and action in your business. And they want to know you also. They want to observe you. Key is, it will be always the best trend ever. People will appreciate, so make sure whether you offer products or services, and however what brand you have, just stay authentic. I hope this video was helpful and valuable for you guys. If it's so, like it, share it, and share your thoughts about this topic, and subscribe to be sure you won't miss anything important. And I will be waiting for you in the next episode, which is next Tuesday.